Hello and welcome to what I believe will be the last online maths class because we're back on Tuesday. Hooray! So today we're going to do an exercise which will have a bit of an extension in it, and we're going to revisit fractions, but there's other things hidden inside our final product that will make us think a lot more about maths. So today's lesson is called Pascal's fraction triangle. Now, Pascal was a mathematician who found some amazing number combinations and square numbers and number patterns, and he created a triangle to show his thinking. And we're going to do that today, but we're going to do it slightly different. We're going to make a triangle, and we're going to use Pascal's triangle to determine how much of a fraction each square is worth. So, today we're trying to consolidate our understanding of fractions by looking at patterns. We're going to construct a pyramid, and within that pyramid we're going to find the hidden patterns. We'll be exploring the concept of a denominator, which is the number at the bottom of a fraction, and how much that represents within a grid. We've done it on a 100 grid, we've done it on a number line in 10, and today we're going to do it on a 36 grid. So 36 squares, 6 by 6. First, what I want you to do is I want you to watch my introductory video, and then I want you to watch Pascal's triangle and its hidden secrets, because I think you'll find that fascinating. Our learning intention today is we're learning to find fractions and number patterns. So we're learning to find them in a 36 grid. Our success criteria today: I can understand and apply common fractions. I can recognize the difference between the denominator and the numerator. I can add 1 and 2 digit numbers, and I know that multiplying will make something greater. I'll throw in there square numbers as well. See if you can find the square numbers in Pascal's triangle, but that's not essential. A difficulty that students might have is we've always done sums horizontally at the moment, and in Pascal's triangle I want you to look for the sums vertically, up and down. You will need a pencil, a rubber, a ruler, some scissors, a glue stick, and some textures, and at least 8 colours. So I know that it's hard to find 8 colours, but I found 8 colours, so I think you can too. You need to draw 2 36 square grids. You need to draw 2 36 square grids. And I did mine by 18 centimetres by 18 centimetres, and I put a little mark at every 3 centimetres, both horizontally and vertically. So there's my 36 square grid, and you need 2 of those. How many? 2. The language we're using today: fraction, a part of a whole quantity or number. Decimal, containing 10 parts. Numerator, the top part of a fraction. Denominator, the bottom part of a fraction. A square number, a number that can be represented by dots that when you put them down they make a square. So, my instructions for you today: watch my introductory video. Then watch the video on Pascal's triangle. Step 1, draw 36 square grids, 2 of them. Step 2, now choose 8 different colours and colour them in. Now I've done mine. 1 square is yellow. It's important you follow the number of squares. The colours don't matter, but the numbers of squares do. 1 square is yellow, 2 squares are orange, 3 squares are green, 4 squares are red, 5 squares are blue, 6 squares are pink, 7 squares are grey, and 8 squares are purple. Once again, it doesn't matter what colours they are, but we need that number of squares. Now once you've coloured them all in, carefully cut the squares out and take the different coloured squares and place them on the 36 square grid. So, here's my grid. This is the second grid. and I'm placing the yellow one like so. Now, this is our whole number. So our denominator is the number of squares in the grid, which is 36. Say it with me, 36. The denominator is 36. So yellow is 1 square. So the fraction of the yellow is 1 over 36. 1 over 36. Then I cut out my orange squares and I stick them on. Now I'm not sticking them with glue, I'm just placing them. It's important you don't stick them with glue because you can't make the triangle if you do. There we go. Now orange, let's have a look, is 2 squares. My denominator is 36, so orange is 2 over 36. And then you do green, red, blue, pink, grey and purple. And the fraction, of course, will get bigger because you've used more squares. Now, once you've done that, and I want you to place the squares on top of the 36 grid, not stick them down. Then you take the grid and you make Pascal's triangle. And there it is. And I've made it. Now, just move it back a bit for you. There you go. Pascal's triangle. So as you can see, it's triangular in shape. And I have all the colours represented. And you'll see why we had to be so perfect with our numbers. So we've got 8 purple, 7 grey, 6 pink, 5 blue, 4 red, 3 green, 2 orange and 1 yellow. And we've made Pascal's triangle. Now, the next bit is an extension. So if you think you've done enough and you've done your fraction part, which is the part I wanted you to revise, you can stop here. But if not, I want you to look for the patterns in the numbers. So I've numbered every square on the grid. And the number, this is important you listen to, is the result of the 2 numbers directly above it. So 1 and 1, if you draw the line down the middle, equals 2. 1 and 2, if you draw the line down the middle, equals 3. 3 and 3, line down the middle, equals 6. 4 and 6 equal 10. Okay, and so on. I want you to find the patterns. And I want you to answer a couple of questions for me when you do. How can you find the patterns? What did you notice about the patterns? How did you work out your strategy? Explain that to me. Have you thought of another way to solve this problem? Once you've done all that, take a picture, and I really want to see your Pascal's triangle. Okay? If you watch Pascal's video, they'll give you some clues on some of the number patterns hidden within. So send your responses to Julia or myself on the Compass Learning port, or send a JPEG or a Word document to me directly on my email. Now, star activity number 1. Draw a 36 square grid and colour it in and make Pascal's triangle. That's all. Star activity number 2. Follow all the steps and find the fractional amounts of the different colours. And star activity number 3. Follow all the steps and find the fractional amounts of the different colours. And now find at least 3 number patterns hidden inside the triangle. Thank you so much, and thank you for all your support, and thank you for your children's work. It's been awesome, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you on Tuesday. Take care, all the best, good luck.